Love and light, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday. Okay. Happy Sunday. Ugh, my nose is itching. Happy Sunday. Coming to you with a word from Spirit, the Most High God, angels, ancestors. Okay. Most High God, angels, ancestors. I ask that you watch over me and protect me as I channel this message for the collective. Ashe. Okay, let's see what's in the energy. Let's see what's in the energy today. Let me do a quick energy cleanse. Removal of any stagnation, anything negative that shouldn't be in the energy. Okay. Cleanse the energy. Most High God, protect me and watch over me as I channel the message, bring forth word. Okay. I'm like, where do I put this out at? Oh, it's still burning. Okay. All right. Let's see what's in the energy. What do we need to know? What is it that we need to be aware of? What situation do we need clarity on? Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles here in reverse. So ideals overcame by materialism, corruption, loss, greed, laziness, financial insecurity. Excuse me. So someone let their ideals overcome them by materialism. Okay, being caught up in greed, corruption. Yeah, they let their mind get corrupted by someone. Yeah, financial insecurity for this person with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay. So we have the Two of Wands here. A new path presents itself. Okay, to you collective, travel, choices, new opportunity, option, desire for change. So you're desiring to change, okay? You got a new opportunity collective coming towards you with the Two of Wands, all right? And then we have the Devil card here in reverse. So overcoming blocked growth, ending addictions, infinite revelation, independence. So you're independent at this time, okay, collective? You have revelation of something. Okay, it's ending addictions for you. So anything that you might have been addicted to could be food, could be, alcohol, could be, recreational drugs or so forth. Your ending of that. You had an ending of that. Abstinence, someone could be abstinence and not having sex. It's been a while maybe since you've had some, you know. Yep, but you're overcoming black growth. All right, as well. So no longer doing things that you used to do. You've overcame that. Excuse me. Then we have the Two of Wands. A new path presents itself. Okay? And you have options. You have a desire to change. Okay? So you have options. And then we have someone, a King of Pentacles here in reverse. Ideals overcame by materialism. So they let someone, overtake their mind, corrupt them. Yeah, with loss, greed. Okay? Okay, what else, Spirit, do we need to know? What else is in the energy, ancestors? Okay, so we have the Three of Cups here. Okay? Or the Four of Cups. All right, so loss in the monotony, boredom, depression, loss of focus, miss, stagnation. So someone missed something due to being stagnant. Spirit already tried to offer this person something and they missed it due to stagnation. Okay, so they were being stagnant about something. They did have options. Spirit did try to offer this person something, but they missed it. They missed their opportunity. They were lost in the monotony. Okay, so they were caught up. Okay, yeah, they might have been bored or depressed, or so forth, just, yeah, they lost it. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. Failure to recognize opportunity, mischance, danger, self doubt, cowardice. So someone can't come forward with the Knight of Swords here. Someone cannot come forward. They had failure to recognize their opportunity, okay? They missed their chance. All right. Yeah, they missed their chance with you, and it was a failure to recognize their opportunity. They were being a coward. They were full of self-doubt. So this person, I would say, they were insecure. They were insecure with themselves. Okay, the reason why they didn't want to come forward, they missed out their opportunity with you, a cup. Okay, the spirit was offering you to them, and they missed it. Okay, yeah, due to loss of focus, they missed it. They were stagnant. Okay, while you sitting over here with the devil card in reverse, collective, you overcame block growth and ending in addictions. Yep, you had a revelation of something. Something woke you up, okay? You're being independent now. A new path presents itself with the Two of Wands. All right. Yeah. Then we have a King of Wands here, poorly prepared for leadership roles. Impulsiveness, poor leadership, overbearing, arrogance. So this person was being arrogant. The reason why they missed their opportunity, they lost their focus and they got caught up in greed, overcome by materialism. Yeah, they got caught up in greed and corruption. And, maybe because they had some financial insecurities, maybe they thought they weren't going to be stable. With you, collective, maybe they thought, that you weren't you didn't have it, or you weren't gonna get it, or you weren't that girl or that guy. You know what I'm saying? They didn't count you in, they counted you out. Okay, yeah. And so, yep, they were being overbearing, arrogant, poor leadership, poorly prepared for leadership roles, impulsivity. So this person was impulsive as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wow, they judged you wrong. That's what they did. They judged you wrong. Yeah, they were overbearing. They were being arrogant. This a arrogant motherfucker. This motherfucker's caught up in his ways. A king of wands, and he's in reverse. Yeah, he's in reverse because a king of wands usually is somebody that can get whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? But he's a king of wands in reverse. Yeah, he was impulsive, poor leadership, overbearing, arrogant. Yeah, towards a Queen of Pentacles, a sensible and nurturing person, success, wealth, trust, practical, somebody that was secure. A Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then we have the Queen of Wands here. Feeling of being overwhelmed, low self esteem, jealousy, bully, overbearing, manipulative. Okay. So a Queen of Wands is jealous of this Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, and this Queen of Wands is in reverse. She's feeling of being overwhelmed, low self esteem, jealous, bully, overbearing, manipulative. Okay, so she's probably this towards your person. Spirit said this King of Pentacles that left you, which is a Queen of Pentacles, somebody sensible, nurturing. You know what I'm saying? Success, wealth, trust, practical, secure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they left you for this Queen of Wands, and she's in reverse. Okay, yeah, her wand is in reverse. Okay, so she's not making it rain. Okay, feeling of being overwhelmed, low self esteem. So she's got low self esteem. She's jealous. Okay, and she bullies your person. Yeah, she bullies your person. She's overbearing and she's manipulative. Okay, this Queen of Wands here. And so he left you A sensible and nurturing person for a Queen of Wands, okay? Because his ideals were overcome by materialism. He was corrupted, his mind. So this Queen of Wands corrupted his mind. She might have gave him some. She might have did something nasty to him. You know what I'm saying? Might have licked his ass. Oops, excuse me. Might have licked from behind, okay? Yeah, she, from what I'm hearing, yeah. Yeah, it was wild. Uh-huh. Corruption. His mind got corrupted, okay? He got greedy, but she ain't even got it like that. She's a Queen of Wands in reverse. She ain't got no wine. She's jealous and she's a bully. Okay, she's greedy. Okay, yeah, she was doing something strange. She did something strange for a piece of change. Uh, but he didn't even have it either. You know what I'm saying? This King of Pentacles, your person, because he's in reverse. Yeah, she did something strange for a piece of change and got your person. Okay, Spirit offered him a cup, which was you. Had already, whispered in his ear. He was lost in the monitoring. He missed it. He lost his focus on you and the relationship. Okay, confirmation. My microwave just beeped. Yeah. He failure to recognize the opportunity. He missed chances with you. So now he probably is in a dangerous situation with this Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, due to self-doubt. Poor leadership, being arrogant with the King of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, he's stuck with this Queen of Wands over here that got low self-esteem and she's overbearing and manipulative. Oh, then we got the Page of Cups here in reverse. So arrival of bad news or block creativity, abuse, envy, loss of innocence, lack of ideas, boredom. So your person's probably being abused. Loss of innocence, arrival of bad news or blocked creativity. So they're not able to think or do anything. Yeah. They're a Page of Cups. They're in reverse. They're a Page of Cups. Yeah, loss of innocence, like an ideal. So your person is losing it. He's losing his mind. Yeah. But it was all due to his arrogance. Poorly prepared for leadership roles. He wasn't ready for someone like you, collective. Yeah, he had self-doubt. He was being a coward. He didn't want to come forth and tell you how much he loved you. He didn't. He didn't want to come forth and tell you how much he loved you. He kept acting like he didn't love you. But really he did. Now he fell for a Queen of Wands. Yeah. Yep. Overbearing. Stuck in his ego, though. Stuck in his ego. So she probably smacking the shit out of him and everything. Yeah, that's what I seen. I seen your person get smacked in the car. She jumping on him and stuff. Yeah. Wow. Lack of ideals. Because he can't think of anything. He doesn't know. Boredom. And then she's got low self-esteem, jealousy. She's overbearing. She's manipulative. You know what I'm saying? She's not happy. It's a sad case, you guys. It's not good. Let's see what else is in the energy. Okay, I'll take all these. All right, so we have the Hangman here in the upright. So unhappiness with the situation, trapped. Yeah, didn't I say that? He's unhappy with the situation. Okay. Yep, feeling trapped, dissatisfied. Okay, but they tried to sacrifice you. Yeah, and they wanted you to feel restrained, like tied down, or he's tied down. But they wanted you to feel like that. All that heavy burden, a heavy load on you. And so now what they wanted for you, collective, is what they're getting. I don't know about the abusive part, but the unhappiness and the sacrifice and dissatisfaction but that's what they tried to do to you. They tried to sacrifice you for your gifts. Yeah, for your gifts. They were jealous of you. He was arrogant. He couldn't be happy with what Spirit had for him. Spirit had a cup for him. Okay, Spirit had a cup for him, but he wasn't thankful. That wasn't good enough for him. Okay? Yeah. Lost in the monotony. Wow. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse. So results may be less than expected, fruitless, poor foresight. Yeah, he had poor foresight on things. Now his rewards are going to be merged and delayed. Yeah, because he was just picking anybody. He settled for anyone. This Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, feeling of being overwhelmed, low self-esteem, jealousy, bully. She was overbearing, manipulative. Yeah, results may be less than expected, fruitlessness. So it wasn't what he wanted. Collective, your person. It wasn't what he wanted when he left you. He left you thinking maybe he was gonna find somebody like you. Yeah. So this is the nine of wands here. Okay, so the battle is half won. Preserving, success, grit, willpower, tendency. So the battle is half won. Collective. Okay, God is preserving you for your kingdom spouse or your kingdom spouse, whether it's a woman or a man. Take it wherever it resonates. But he's preparing you. He's preserving you, okay? You're going to have success. You've been gritting, okay? Working hard, all right? You have the willpower, okay? The battle is half won, all right? With the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, you've been wounded, but you're going. You keep going. This bothered you. This hurt you that you had to leave this person behind, but you had to because this person was too caught up, in materialism. Yeah, they were being greedy. Yeah. Yep. Okay, and we have the Six of Cups here in reverse. Unable to move on from the past events. Yeah, so he's thinking about you. Yeah, it's stagnant where he's at. He's thinking about you. He's in that. He's unable to. He keeps replaying the times that you shared in his mind. He's unable to move past that. He's living in the past. This person is immature though. He's immature and a coward. He was being arrogant. Not to come forth and tell you how he felt. You know, yeah. But then tried to sacrifice you, for your gifts. Spirit tried to show him who you were. He didn't listen to that. Now he envies you. Yeah, he envies you. Okay, and he's with a person that's abusive. Okay. He lost his innocence. Ain't no telling what happened or what he did. You know what I mean? Arrival of bad news or blocked creativity. It sounds like this person went to the streets. They went back into the streets. Yeah, where corruption was. Yeah. They back in the street life. You know? Yeah. Justice is here though. All right, collective. Justice is here. Yep, justly deserved outcomes, consequences, judgment, truth, legal issues, fairness. So this person excuse me, this person might have some legal issues, okay? Things weren't fair, okay? Yeah, things weren't fair. All right. And there's going to be consequences of how that person treated you, collective. Okay. Justice is going to be served on your behalf. Truth is going to come forward. Judgment. Yeah, he's probably walking around here in the streets, tearing your name down and talking bad on your name. Okay. But justice is going to be served on your behalf, because this person didn't even know who you were. Yeah, Spirit had you right in front of him and they didn't even know who you were. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, they missed it. They missed their excuse me, they missed their opportunity with you. But a new path, collective, a new path presents itself to you. You know? Yeah, new opportunities. Here you are, a sensible and nurturing person, successful, You got wealth, trust, you're practical, you're secure. Yeah, that person didn't want that. They were too caught up in greed and materialistic things. Yeah. They want a hot girl. That's what I just heard. They want a hot girl. They want a hot girl. Well, they got one all right. And she's beating his ass, okay? She's abusive and stuff. Knocking him upside his head. Ancestors. But yeah, that's what's going on. She's knocking that person upside his head. Yeah. Yep, and then there's a tower moment here. Chaos brought by sudden change, destruction, loss, pain, disaster, confusion. Wow. Yeah, your person's going through hell. Look, people throwing, people jumping out the window and stuff. Look at them. A tower. Yeah, chaos brought by sudden change, destruction, loss, pain, disaster, confusion. Yeah. Yep. Wow. But the battle is half won. Collective for you. You're going to get through this breakup. Yeah, because that's what it was. It was a breakup. You left this person alone. A new path presented itself to you. You left that King of Pentacles behind. Yeah, you overcame the block growth. You know what I mean? Yeah, the addictions. Maybe it was a sex addiction. Maybe you were addicted to this person's sex. How they made you feel. But once that stopped, then it was nothing else. Yeah, that's what Spirit said. It was the sex. Okay, and devil energy. Yeah, and once that stopped, with him there was nothing else. It was like, what else? You know what I'm saying? There was nothing else. Yeah. And then so they failure to recognize the opportunity of who you were anyway. You know what I'm saying? After the sex stopped, they didn't have anything else on their mind. Yeah. And so now they went towards danger. Somebody that's beating their ass. Okay, somebody that's insecure, got low self-esteem, okay, jealousy, bully, overbearing. And here you are, a sensible and nurturing person, a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, arrival of bad news for that person. Due to their blocked creativity, they're being abused. It's envy, loss of innocence, lack of ideas, boredom. They done been turned out. Sound like to me, Page of Cups in reverse. Dang, this is the lowest arcana in the deck. I think a Page of Cups. He got a cup with a fish in it, and then it's in reverse. The Hangman, unhappiness with the situation. He feels trapped, dissatisfaction. Yeah, because he tried to sacrifice you. But that's what that person did to him. They sacrificed him. And now he's trapped. Yeah, they sacrificed him. And he's trapped. Or her. They sacrificed her. Yeah, because they went towards this Queen of Wands. Thinking the grass was greener on the other side, but it came out in reverse. Yeah, results may be less than expected. Fruitlessness, poor foresight, merged rewards, delays. Yeah, so they thought it was all good. You know what I'm saying? Because she did something strange. Okay? She did something strange, okay? For a piece of change. Okay? Yeah. Yep, because his pinnacle is even in reverse. So he gave that away. He gave it to her. He gave his Queen of Wands his pinnacle. Because she was doing something nasty. And so, yeah, he liked that stuff, your person. Yeah. And so, but he's unable. He's with this Queen of Wands, but he's unable to move up, over. He can't get over you. He's still thinking about you. Yeah. With the Six of Cups here in reverse. Yeah, he's still thinking about you. Yeah, he hasn't moved on. His heart hasn't gone anywhere. He's just unable to move on from the past events that you guys shared. Because it's stagnation. Living in the past. Immaturity. So y'all probably went through some stuff. You know. And maybe that's why he held back from telling you how he felt. Yeah, y'all probably went through some things. There probably was some harsh words said. You probably told him, hey, if you don't get your shit together, you're going to leave his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what you did. But justice is here. Okay? Yeah. Justice deserves outcomes. It's going to be consequences by how he treated you and how he spread, your name wrong. How he put your name out here wrong and told people things that weren't true. Yeah, a tower is here. Chaos brought by sudden destruction. Suddenly. Okay? A tower came upon that person for how they did you. Messing with a chosen one. They had the Ace of Cups in reverse. Feeling the negativity, emotionally drained. Yeah, due to the breakup, pain, sadness, and they missed the cup the spirit had for them. Yeah, while they were with you, they didn't go down the right path. They didn't follow what spirit said. Yeah, they were arrogant. They were being overbearing, impulsive, caught up, crushed in corruption. Mind was corrupted. They let their emotions overtake them. Yeah, by materialism. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking about short, not long term things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. And the moon card is here. Things are not what they seem to be. So illusions. Yeah, for him, and they doing magic on him. This Queen of Wands right here, and I said that already. In reverse, they doing magic on him. They sacrificed him. While they was trying to sacrifice you for your gifts, they got sacrificed. The moon card is here. Okay? In the upright. Things are not what they seem to be. Illusions, unknown, dreams, deception, intuition. Yeah. You had intuition about it. You knew what they was doing, collective. That's another reason why you left them. Because you knew they weren't being faithful to you. You know? Yeah. It might have came to you in your dreams. You had a revelation in your dreams about it. Yeah, but you did have a revelation because the devil card here in reverse. It says revelation, independence. Things are not what they seem to be. Illusion, unknown. So now he got himself in a situation. He's stuck because the girl got some magic on him. Yeah, she doing magic on that man. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, she did sex magic, Spirit said. Uh-huh. Sex magic. She did something strange to that man. Okay? Yeah, that's what happened. She did something strange to that man. Okay, sex magic. That's what she did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This landed on the Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Went to some people with the three of Pentacles and collaborated with them. Yeah. Gaining new skills or knowledge about you. Education, learning, mastery. It learned it on the Queen of Wands in reverse. So that's what she did. She went and asked somebody about you because she found out who you was. Collective. Yeah, she went and asked somebody, some people, collaborate with them and got educated on who you was. Okay? Yeah. She see that you mastering your craft. Okay? And that you're dedicated to it. Okay? But she found out some information about you. Yeah. Then she probably went to some people. They probably paid some people to do some magic on him. To keep him right with her. Yeah. Because she wasn't happy. Her finances was insecure. Okay? Yeah, her finances was insecure. She was manipulative and bullying him. Okay? Yeah. And then we got the Six of Wands here in reverse. Failure is headed towards you. Loss, broken promises, disadvantage. Okay? So be aware because this person is trying to come back towards you. Okay? Failure is headed towards you. Loss, broken promises. Okay? Defeat. So now he needs your help. He needs your help. Yeah, he needs your help. He want to come back towards you because he see this Queen of Wands ain't shit. Yeah, he come back towards me. He gonna have to. Hey, my nose is itching. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm, mm, mm. And we have the Seven of Pentacles here. I'm sorry, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Difficulty focusing on the task and hard at hand, laziness, bad quality, lack of skill, head fog, low ambition. So he got all this going on with him. Are y'all listening to this? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Difficulty focusing on his task. Okay? Yeah. At hand, laziness, bad quality, lack of skill, head fog, low ambition. Cause this lady, this Queen of Wands, then put some moon magic, some sex magic on him. Didn't I tell you that she did something strange to him for some change and got him? You hear me? And he missed out on his Ace of Pentacles. Now they going through a tower moment. Yeah, but justice is gonna be served on your behalf. Okay? Cause the same thing that they wanted for you. Now they getting. Ain't that something how the tables turn though? Ain't that something? Wow. Confirmation. My microwave just beeped. Yep. Wow. Failure is headed towards that person, towards you, or towards him. But it could be headed towards you too, collective. So be aware. Keep your eyes and ears open. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared. Okay? Be prepared. Be prepared. Mm-hmm. Be prepared. Mm-hmm. He come towards me, he gonna need an exorcism. Okay? For real. Mm-hmm. Come towards me, you gonna be it's gonna be an exorcism. Okay? For real. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. And he in a dangerous situation right now. He in a dangerous situation. He can't even get his mind together. Bad quality, lack of skill, head fog, low ambition. So they just both of them vibing low. They in low vibrational energy. They vibing low. They in low vibrational energy. Yeah, wow. Two low vibing motherfuckers. Yeah, well. But they wanted this for you, though. They wanted you to have poor leadership skills, leadership roles, okay? Being feeling of overwhelm, low self-esteem. Excuse me. But they learned about you. What did this Queen of Cups, what did this Queen of Wands learn about the collective? Spirit. Judgment. Yeah, she learned that she was protected. That's what she learned. Yeah, and time for the truth to come forward. Judgment, resolution, karma. Okay? Now they want forgiveness and to be honest. Yeah, they found out you was protected by the Most High God. And now judgment is up on them. Yeah, judgment is up on their head. Yeah, judgment. Yeah. Time for the truth to come forward, Spirit said. Page of Swords in reverse. Arrival of bad news, mental stagnation, head fog, bad communication, ignorance. That's what this person was. Yeah. They learned you was protected though. They learned that you had angels all around you. That's what they know. That's what they know. They know that you're divinely protected. Okay? They know that the Most High God Collective does not play about you. Okay? Yeah. Their Wheel of Fortune is even in reverse. Damn, so they missed out on a Wheel of Fortune with you too? A period of bad luck or stagnation, misfortune, loss, bad karma, delays. This person is going through hell. They got a tower moment. Okay, sudden destruction, the Most High God said. Sudden destruction, okay? They missed out on their Ace of Cups with you. Okay? They was trying to do magic on you before. Now the girl done put magic on him. Sex magic. Yeah. They found out that you was protected. That Queen of Wands in reverse. While she lurking. Looking on your page and stuff. She didn't found out who you was. Yeah. Failure is headed towards them too. Towards her too. She ain't gonna have shit either. Yep. She done made broken promises. Okay. A disadvantage, using that man as a disadvantage. Because she ain't got no money. Yeah, she have difficulty focusing on her task. Bad quality, lack of skill. Okay? Your wine is in reverse, baby girl. Queen of Wands in reverse. You ain't got no power, baby. Yeah, look, judgment. You under judgment. You gonna be under judgment for what you did to that man. Yeah, you gonna be under judgment. You found out I'm protected too. And the collective is protected. Yeah. Page of Swords is here. Arrival of bad news, mental stagnation, head fog. Then y'all got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They missed out. They missed out on their blessing. Lost in the monotony. With the Four of Cups here. Spirit tried to offer them a blessing, and they didn't want it. Due to materialism, this King of Pentacles, he was, but he's not anymore. Due to ideas overcame by materialism, corruption, loss, and greed. They went toward this Queen of Wands, and everything went downhill. They can't even bring forth no fish. Okay? Yeah, arrival of bad news or blocked creativity, abuse, envy, loss of innocence. So she beating his ass. They fighting. It's corrupted over there. The Hangman, unhappiness with the situation. Yeah, your person's unhappy. Yeah, you left that. You got out of there. You got out of there, collective. Two of Wands. Look, you looking out in the world. Because you already know you had revelation of the situation. You knew that man was not being faithful to you. Or that woman wasn't being faithful to you, collective. Yeah. You're going to be getting justice, collective, on your behalf because things were unfair. They were unjust. Yeah, truth came to you. And truth is coming to you tonight. Yeah. They're unable to move on from you. Queen of Wands, he's unable to move on from the collective. Yeah. He's still loving her while he's with you. Yeah. Yeah, them feelings just weren't going to go away from that man. Yeah, just because you did something nasty to him. Yeah, now y'all in a tower moment. Missed out on a blessing from Spirit. A whole Ace of Cups. Wow. They got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. Ew. Then we have the Seven of Swords here in reverse. Okay, so listening to your conscience, confession, accountability. So they want to take accountability now because they were caught in the act. Yeah, you already knew what they were doing. They were caught in the act. Okay, you listen to your conscience, collective. All right. Yeah. Now they want to come forth and make a confession. That's why I said, what did it say? Failure is headed towards you. They want to come forth with the Six of Wands and tell you what they did. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, they want to be honest now. Yeah, because they're going through this tower moment. Okay? Yeah, for what they did to you. Yeah. For what they did to you. Yeah, for what they did to you. Now they're going through a tower moment. Yeah, because you're the sun. You're the sun and you shine bright. You the sun, collective. You shine bright. Vitality. Okay? You shine bright. You see that? You the sun. You shine bright. That's why they headed towards you. That's why they want to come back and apologize. Okay? Yeah. Yep. The tower moment now is here in reverse. Attempting to avoid the inevitable. resisting, avoid loss, refusal to let go, denial. So they in denial about the situation. They refusing to let go of you, collective. Okay? Yeah. They can't believe that you didn't cut them off. They can't believe it that you didn't cut them off. But yeah, they was with this Queen of Wands. They was creeping with somebody. They was creeping with somebody. You couldn't stay around that. You could feel that in that man's energy or in that female's energy. Yeah, they can't even bring forth the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is in reverse. They can't make an offer. They can't come back and say they sorry. That's what they want. They want to come back and give you a Two of Cups. Yeah, they want to offer you a Two of Cups. Come back and try to offer you something to get back in. That Two of Cups. That's what that is. Yeah, the Two of Cups here. Yeah, unbalance in a relationship, arguments, unrequited love, disagreement, conflict, breakup. So there was a breakup. You guys broke up. Okay, but now they want to come back in. You know what I'm saying? Because the relationship that they ran to is unbalanced. They arguing and carrying on. Unrequited love, conflict, breakup. Yeah. That person probably broke up with them, left them. Or maybe they broke up with that person. Or they finally getting away from that person. The reason why they're able to come now and want to holler at you. And want to apologize to you and be honest now. And take accountability for their actions. What they done did. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my God. Yep. Justice is here. Justice is here. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah. Yep, the King of Pentacles is in reverse. So ideals overcome materialism, corruption. Yeah, they was being sneaky. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords. They was being sneaky. They was doing sneaky shit. Yeah, they was doing sneaky shit. Deception and lies. Cheating. That's what they were doing. They were cheating. They manipulated you. And they were sneaking and doing it. You kept asking this person, hey, are you cheating on me? Is there something else going on with somebody else? And they lied. They said, no, ain't nothing going on. And they was sitting up here lying and sneaking you. That's why they under judgment. Okay? That's why they under judgment. All right? And they ain't no telling what they didn't say to this other party. Okay? Because if they cheated on you, collective, okay? And from what I'm hearing, collective, you are beautiful. Okay? Are handsome. All right? You got your head on your shoulders. Yeah. I'm seeing somebody really, really pretty. Okay? Somebody really, really handsome, nice and neat, and got their shit together. And this person was they were insecure. They let the materialistic things, you know what I'm saying? Because you probably didn't have it right then and there. But now you doing good, collective. Yep, you doing good. You probably didn't have it then when they tried to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Results may be less than expected. Fruitlessness with that person. The Queen of Wands that they went to, thinking the grass was going to be greener on the other side. And that's what people think. Always. You can get money. You can be on 1 minute and off the next. Yeah. And if you a real hustler, you really can be on 1 minute and off the next. You know what I'm saying? Like, money's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get some money. Where is people's mind at? That's what they need to look at. Your mind. Where is your mind at? Fuck the money. Y'all can get some money together. Y'all can get some money. We can get some money all day long. It's too much shit going on out here where you can't get no money. You know what I'm saying? You worried about the wrong thing. He was worried about the wrong thing. Worried about some money. You can step outside and it's some money. I know me. You know, I can step outside and it's some money. You worried about the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. Wow. That's what this person was worried about. And then they went towards the person and she didn't even have it. She put it on him though. She did something nasty to him. Now he over there stuck. That shit is wild to me. Oh my God. Then we have the Six of Swords here. Okay, the Six of Swords here is in reverse. So Spirit ain't moved them to no calmer waters. Okay, Spirit is not moving them to calmer waters. They stuck over there, wherever they at. You know what I'm saying? Wherever they at, they stuck over there, and that's where they gonna have to stay. You know what I'm saying? Until they get themselves together. That's what they gonna have to do. Yeah, they not moving away to no calmer waters. They got karma to pay for. Yep, moving away to a place of calm hardships, moving away from a place of calmness. So they going into hardships. Okay? Delays, change plans. Okay, so this person is going home now. Okay, they was over there at old girl house. It wasn't what they expected. Their house was dirty. I'm seeing nothing but dirty clothes on the floor. Dirty clothes on the floor, dishes in the dish in the dish rack, plates and stuff all over. The floor need to be swept. Ain't no more trash bags. This person got some kids too. Yep. They just sitting over there. It's dirty. It's messy over there, y'all. Yep. Moving away from a place of calmness. Yeah. Because it was calm at your house, collective. It was cool. Everything was clean. You know what I'm saying? They had it good. Food was cooked and stuff. It was food in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Floor was spotless. You know, it was nice. Yeah, it was nice. It was homey. You know, he was at home when he was with you. Yep. And it didn't work out because he wanted your gifts. He turned greedy. All over greed. That's crazy how money will do people. All over greed. And then when they get over to where they at, it ain't what they thought it was. Yep, everything that glitter is not gold. Yep, the hangman. Yep, the hangman is already out here. I'm getting ready to switch my deck. Yeah, the hangman is already out here. But you are protected, collective, okay? Yeah, you're protected. You don't have to worry about it because my eye is jumping, okay? My left eye is jumping. You're protected, okay? Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything. The Most High God got you. Angels got you. You're protected. You don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, they're unhappy with their situation. They're trapped. Okay, they're dissatisfied. Dissatisfied came out again in my original tarot deck. Okay, so let me get my oracle out. Yeah. Look, he was influenced. The moon card. Yeah, so he was influenced by the moon. Moon magic. Sex magic. They try to do magic on you. That's why they going through all this chaos. That's why they under judgment. That's why they got the tower. Yeah, it's real. You cannot fuck with a chosen one like that. You cannot. Sudden destruction will become upon your life. Sudden destruction, baby, upon your life. Karma like a big dog. Yeah, God don't play about his chosen ones. 144,000, he don't play about them. Okay? Yeah. Yep, this landed on the 4 cups. Yep. Spirit tried to offer him something. Yeah, he was being supported. When he was with you, you see that light on that card? Look, he was being supported when he was with you, collective. Yeah. Now he's sitting up here talking bad on your name. Yeah. Talking bad on your name. Yeah. Loss of focus. Start talking bad on your name. Needed your energy. See that electric bolt right there? Needed your energy. That's what they needed. And they probably try to forge your name on some shit. Yeah. Use your name for clout. That's why how they probably got old girl. Yeah, but she wasn't shit. She was a queen of wands. Perpetrating like she was magical and shit. Bitch wasn't shit. In reverse. Look, now he want to come through. Because he see that you got potential. He see you as who he was supposed to be with. Yeah, you was his divine counterpartner. Or you was her divine counterpartner. Now they fucked up. They want to give you your flowers and tell you they sorry. And come back to you crying and shit. Yeah, after talking bad on your name. After talking bad on your name, they see you being supported, collected by the Most High God, angels and ancestors. Yeah. What else, Spirit? Yeah, prosperity. They talking about your money. Yeah, that's what they doing. That's what they telling people in the streets. Yeah, they out here talking on your money to folks out here in the streets, sitting up here lying and stuff. Yeah, you had a revelation. They talking about the third party. They talking about it. You already had a revelation of the third party. See the triangle? You had a third. You see that? You had a revelation already about the third party. Yeah. Sitting up here talking about money and shit. Yeah, greed. That shit is crazy. You have ancient wisdom, collective. Okay? You have ancient wisdom. All right? Yeah, you have ancient wisdom. Yeah? Ancient wisdom, baby. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, you had a transformation of your mind. Yep, it landed on the Two of Wands here. A new path presents itself. Travel choices, new opportunity, options, desire for change. Okay? Yeah, you had a transformation of your mind. Okay? You're being admired, collective. Yeah, you're being admired for who you are. All right? Because you are the sun. All right? You bring joy, love, and healing to people. Yeah, you're a good person. You're sensible. Okay? You're nurturing. You have success and wealth. You're trustful. You're practical. You're secure. Yeah. Explore your options, Spirit said. Go out there and explore. Explore your options. Okay? Because you have a lot of them. Explore your options. Don't settle for just one. Okay? Go explore your options. Yeah, don't be scared to get out there. Not even if you're not looking for nothing. Don't be scared to get out there and get out there. You know what I'm saying? Look, yeah, you're the sun, vitality. Yeah, you bring healing to people. Yeah, healing, confirmation. My microwave beeped. They wanted you to be blindfolded to what they were doing, though, unseen. They didn't want you to see that third party. Yeah, they didn't want you to have a revelation. They try to be sneaky about it. Okay? Yeah, they try to be sneaky about it and hide. Yeah, look. They try to be sneaky and hide about the third party. They wanted you to be blindfolded. Yeah, they wanted you to be blindfolded. They didn't want you to be able to see. Yeah, you had a revelation already about the third party. Yeah, you already had a revelation about the third party. Yeah, because you're being supported by the Most High God, by a higher realm. Okay, you're vibrating on a higher frequency. That's what people don't understand. Yeah, and it was an attachment. I cannot make this up. It was an attachment. It landed on the Nine of Wands here. The battle is half won. Preservance. They're preserving you. Okay, for your success. You've been grit now here. You got willpower. Okay, to make a change. There was an attachment. Third party. Look down here. Look at the triangle. Third party. There was an attachment. Yeah, they try to sit up here and lie. Yep, keep your boundaries up. When that person tries to come back, keep your boundaries up. Because they're going to try to come back and apologize. and tell you, oh, you know, but you gonna already know. You already know. They already know you know. They're gonna try to come back and tell you the truth now. Look, yeah, they're gonna try to come back and tell you the truth now. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You gonna resist this shit. That's what Spirit is saying. You gonna resist it. Yep, the bull, like a bull. You gonna resist that shit. You gonna tell that person, okay, but no, yeah, your instincts gonna kick in. Cause they ain't still gonna, what I'm hearing, they still ain't gonna tell the full truth. They're gonna tell you half. They're gonna tell you half of the truth. Yeah, they still ain't gonna be and tell you truthful. Look, this person is a dog. And here you are, loyal than a motherfucker. This person is a dog. He a wolf in sheep clothing, or she is. She's a wolf in sheep clothing. Okay, take what resonates and always leave the rest. Look, they need to balance out their spirituality. They darken their light side. They need to balance it out. The Raven card is here. Yeah. So they was devoted to fucking with you, trying to fuck up what you had going on. Yeah, they was devoted to that shit. Spirit World card is here. They was devoted to doing that shit. Yeah, that's what this person do. Like to fuck over people's lives and shit. Yeah, regarding your goals. They wanted to fuck that shit off. Yeah, your goals. See that? But you gonna get to that mountaintop, collective. Yeah, you gonna get to that mountaintop regarding your goals. Yeah, angels and ancestors are showing you compassion. Yes, they are. They're showing you compassion. Right here in your home, you are protected. Okay? You are protected. You are protected from that person in your home. Your home is protected. Okay? Angels and ancestors is watching over you and your home. Okay? Yeah. And the influencer might be a family member that influenced all this mess. A family member influenced all this mess in your relationship with your person. A family member. The family didn't even want y'all together. Yeah, that's another reason why you left his ass alone. Because the family was fake. Who wanna be with somebody that they family don't even accept you, in a fake family? Not me. I don't want to be in nobody's family that don't like me. No, that's not cool. Especially if you family oriented or you wanting some family. You want to be, around some wholesome people. You know what I'm saying? Some real people. Yeah. Because you're a loving person. Yeah. You're a loving person, collective. Yeah, you want to be around some people that love you and stuff. That you can love back. That's who you are. Yeah. Yeah, you want to be around some people you can show unconditional love to. You know what I mean? Yeah, you want to be around some people you can show unconditional love to. You a tulip in this mug. And you completed a cycle. 8. The number 8 is here. Okay? I think 8 means protection, abundance. Okay? Yep, you are protected. Yeah, by the higher ups. Spiritual realm. The Most High God. Angels and ancestors. They protecting you. They watching over you. Confirmation. My microwave is talking tonight. Spirit is talking in this house. Okay? My ancestors too. I love them. I love my ancestors. My spirit guides. Yep, they lead and guide me. That's what they do. They lead and guide me. Yeah. Hope everybody enjoyed their Valentine's. Yeah, this landed on the Tower card in reverse. attempting to avoid the inevitable, resisting, avoiding loss. Yeah, that's what you did. That's why you let go. You avoided loss. You knew you was gonna lose with this person. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to do nothing but bring you down. You could feel it. Yeah, especially about the magic they was trying to put on you, trying to sacrifice you and everything due to their family member. Look, you're a star. You're being guided. Yeah, you're being guided. And they were influenced. They were influenced by a family member. Okay, familiarity is here. Look, the house, it was familiar. They were influenced. Yeah, on doing this magic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the third party might be the family member. Might be sleeping with the family member. Spirit just said. Getting nasty with the family member. That's some sick ass shit, man. It's sick. This shit is sick. Somebody is sick. Sick in their head. Look, your intuition is correct. My intuition is correct. Confirmation and spiritual birth. Okay? Love and light, everyone. Okay? I hope everybody had a happy Valentine's Day. We're moving forward, though. Okay? And I'm glad I could bring forth the word. Thank you to all my subscribers, all the comments, all the support. Okay. I'm glad I could bring forth the word. Happy Sunday. Love and light, everybody. Till next time. Bye-bye.